Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and once again I've been out raiding the rack and I have got myself some beautiful plants for here at Crystal Cottage. Now, I have got some amazing pieces to show you today. Well, two plants, but one plant is enormous. And when I say that, I mean it. It is enormous. And this time I went out and I decided I wanted dark leaves, burgundy coloured stems, burgundy coloured leaves. So I got me two with those colours. Now the first one I want to show you is right here in my hands. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? And look at that foliage. Isn't it just wonderful? It's got these burgundy stems like I was talking about. Look at those. Aren't they absolutely beautiful in there? All the way around. Smaller leaves, larger leaves, lovely, lovely colouring on it. Really beautiful little plant. So I'm really happy I got this. It looks like it's one of these plants that's going to just have small leaves on it, which is really nice because I want to have it on the side here in our crystal library. Look, absolutely wonderful. A little plant next to me. It's going to be so nice up on the side. And it's a wonderful complement to the other plant I'm going to show you right now. Now, we are going on to the grand reveal of a huge plant, and I just can't wait to show you. It's right behind me here. If you haven't seen its leaves popping out above my head already there, it's near enough touching the ceiling here. This is it. Now, I hope you can see clearly enough. I'm going to be taking off all this plastic now to reveal this beautiful plant. And I really am crossing my fingers that it didn't get too damaged on the journey here. So let's get all this plastic off to see what we've got going on here. Oh, I'm so excited about this. There is a lot of plant here, I'm telling you. And it could be a bit difficult for me to get this off, but oh, see how it goes. First bit off here, I think. Oh, those leaves. I can hardly reach the top. Okay, you get to see the first bit here. Let's get the second bit off. And the only way to get this off is to go up, to damage the leaves as little as possible. So, we've got the plastic off. Look at this amazing plant. I wanted a really, really nice focal piece in this room because I have this big area here and I wanted to have a really nice plant that really catches your eye. So when we come in from our hallway, we'll be able to see all the way into this room, directly to this plant. And when we're sitting in this room, our crystal library, we'll be able to look at this plant in front of the shelf with our books and crystals on it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got deep burgundy stems. It's got dark green leaves. It's got burgundy veining. It's a chocolate brown on the back of the leaves. And the new leaves that come out are of this lightish burgundy colour. It's got so much going on. So many stems, so many leaves. It's so beautiful. I just want to pull it out a little bit to give it its structure. And then I will take you in for a closer look. Okay, I've decided to take you in for a little bit of a closer look so you can see what I'm doing as I try to pull these leaves out into position. And also, they're going to have to be cleaned a little bit because they're very dirty and dusty. So any damaged leaves that I need to take off, I'll take off now as well. So I see what I have left going on here. Some of the leaves have grown well and truly into themselves here, and I don't think they're viable because they're a bit smashed up. So we'll just cut that off to start with. Look at that, it's a bit well mangled, don't you think? So we'll take that off. There are some down here that are a bit yellow. I'll take them straight off by the stem. This will encourage new growth on this plant, don't worry about that. I want some beautiful leaves all over it. There's another big one that got broken here. That's a shame. So off with that. I mean, I want to keep as much going on as possible, but it does need some maintenance because this plant has been sitting in that garden centre for a while with no real attention, just getting on with its own little life, or own big life, I mean. So now I've come along to make it a focal piece of this room, and it is just going to take off and be so happy. A little broken leaf there, take that off too. This one down here is really not looking all that good either. Take that off too, right at the bottom. That was a little bit too damaged, I think, so we'll take that off. Plenty of other leaves. So I can see one here. Oh, and it's quite new, but it's quite damaged. We'll take it off because that'll encourage more new. I mean, it's got holes in it and that's so off with that as well. But most of it made it through the journey okay, which I'm really pleased about. And I've got so many big, beautiful leaves going on over here. Baby leaves coming up everywhere. There's a damaged one here. Take that off. I want this plant to be looking almost in its prime straight away. This one right down here, very broken, take that off. Look at that big long leaf there. They're just beautiful. Another broken one here on a very long stem. Out it goes. Turn it around a bit, just want to see what's going on here. There's another little plant growing by the side here. Oh, I like that at the bottom actually, but it's got some broken leaves, so they're no good. Off with those. That one's okay. What's going on here? That's okay too. Most of it's pretty okay. There was only a few leaf damages here and there, but most of it made it because it was, you know, up in the plastic, which kept it all together. So that's really good. There are actually so many vines in this plant all together. That's giving this really lustrous look. I'm just loving it. I feel like I'm in the Amazon rainforest just with this one little plant here. It is really a focal piece like I was looking for this room. I'm telling you. There's a whole stem here that's not even tied in. Oh, there's a leaf that fell off there, so we'll take off that stem, basically. But there's a whole extra one here not tied in. And an extra stem down here not needed. There's a leaf stuck in there. They've just tied that leaf in. It's no good. I need to take that out. Give more room in the middle of it. Better. So, okay, I have this piece on the side here that is sticking out, not tied up. And I'm wondering if I put it down, if it makes any difference to the overall structure of the plant, because I might take this one off and already make a few propagations out of this, because I haven't got an example of this at our apartment. So I definitely want to take one there. And this one looks like it's a beautiful, viable piece. It's got a new leaf coming out the top, plenty of new leaves down here, and lots of air roots. So it's perfect for that. So I think I'll do that, but I'm going to wait until the day that I go back to our apartment so it's not left lying around. Just leave it up there for now, and I'll sort that out later. Just leave it up there as it was. So I can decide whether I really want to do that or not. Just leave it tied in there for now. Well, most of the plant made it, and it looks beautiful. Look how beautiful and big it is, broad out. The leaves get very long burgundy stems and very big dark green leaves. That's wonderful. And the actual stems, the actual vines are really thick as well on this plant. I love that. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to make a little bit more of a check to see which way I want it facing forward. And then I'm going to just dust off these leaves a little bit with a cloth. It's having a little bit of a hard time standing up straight on its stake because it's very heavy at the top here. But the good thing is I can just put a little bit of string or wiring around and tie that to the wall to keep it up straight. Very easy. So now I'm just going to get and dust off some of these leaves because they are really dirty. The way they've been spraying them with water in the garden centre, dripping all over them and drying out with dust and dirt. Anyway, you get my drift. This is going to take a long time to get through doing all these leaves. So now you can really see I got into this burgundy colours with this beautiful little philodendron here and this gigantic philodendron behind me here. Two beautiful plants in the same kind of colour, but absolutely not the same leaves or size or anything. So that's really nice. I have one I could put up on the side and have one down here as a statement piece. It's absolutely perfect for this room. It's exactly the kind of plant I was looking for to put here, so that we can sit and look at this jungle. And in a moment, I'm going to put all my other little pots of plants that I have around the bottom, so it really does become a jungle corner. And now I have the height elevation, so I have a beautiful thriller, and then there's all these center leaves, and then there's the plants around the bottom. So you just can't imagine how happy I am at the moment. I am just over the moon. I'm going to be spending hours on this plant now, cleaning all the leaves, sorting out around it, making it look absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. This plant is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Right, I need to get on with this. And then I'm going to take you in for a closer look at the end. So the plants that are going to be around the bottom are plants that I've split, rejuvenating, plants that I've had for many, many years. And it's just going to look beautiful all here together. So I'll take you in now and show you this cleaned up, finished plant for now, and all its little plant buddies that are going to be around it. And I showed you in another video that I had a big quartz rock, and I'm going to put that in the bottom of this plant because I can see there's plenty of space for that. So that's wonderful. So that's it. This is my beautiful, humongous philodendron, tidied up a little bit more, some more leaves cut off, and I've wiped over the leaves as much as I can. Definitely not perfect. There's a lot of dirt on these leaves, but they're much more shiny, much more clearer now, so it's got a good start. So now, let me take you in for a real closer look. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this beautiful, graciously big philodendron close up. I'm so pleased with it. I'm so thankful for it. It was a present to me from Joachim, my husband, for making our homes look so beautiful with plants and taking care of them so well. And I am so thankful. I mean, how could I not be thankful to get a present like this? This is just, I'm just speechless. I love it so much. I am so happy and thankful for it. Philodendrons are one of my absolute favourite plants at the moment. I love all types of philodendrons. Small philodendrons like this wonderful little one here, which is also in this burgundy family, and big ones like this. And there are many more for me to collect. I have a huge wish list, and I haven't even started on any of the variegated ones yet. There are so many variegated philodendrons I want to get. I just love the Araceae family of plants. There are so many beautiful plants in that family, not least the philodendrons. So there's so many more for me to collect yet, and my wish list is going to be so long. But I'm so happy and thankful for the plants that I have around me right now. It is just that center stage piece, that statement plant that I've been looking for this space for some time. And now all it needs to do is just flush out some more leaves out on the sides. There are many more stems coming up and vining around. So that won't take very long. This plant is going to grow really, really quickly, and I'll be able to take lots of cuttings and be very happy being surrounded by them. So thank you very much once again for watching this Gardens and Crystals video with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when my next video upload will be. And I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Goodbye.